Blueberry season was upon us, and after taste testing a few, purely for scientific purposes of course, it was time to gather as many as we could before the local wildlife claimed our stash. We packed our gear and set off to our secret blueberry hideaway, a spot we stumbled upon 2 years ago during what was supposed to be a quick forest walk. Funny how you always find things where you're not looking for them. Take care. Blueberry season, baby.
Yeah, time to get the jam on. What a beautiful day to go berry picking.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think the views of the lakes are there, and this has all been cut down quite a long time ago, so I think it will have had plenty of sun for the berries to grow. So we've got these nice berry scoops. They were in the barn, so again some really nice thing that they left behind for us. Also got a more modern looking one, but as you can see, these ones are almost twice the size, so you can scoop way more berries with it. J.O. Venborg and Co. Habo. Patent. This one is pricey. Antique.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna use this one then.
Okay.
Lose them. Might keep throwing them out of it. Looks like it.
That's silly.
Okay. With a big freaking hole here.
Oh.
I think that, I don't know how long that's been there.
Well, yeah, that's it.
But that's how you lose your berries. Good thing Vince had this premonition earlier.
Okay.
I'll leave the modern one behind.
Yeah.
Or take it in case one of the old ones breaks, although I'd be surprised. They're everywhere here. Goodness me, I threw them all.
Oh.
So, that was a bit of a session, but I think I got a good 5 kilos in here or something. Feels heavy. Maybe I'm going weak. After picking berries at a few places, we got to our absolute favorite patch, where the berries are so plump they practically leap into your basket and the views are breathtaking. Time for a sit down, a little rest and a reminder of why we traded city chaos for the peace of the forest. Success.
Absolute success.
But that was enough now, eh?
Yeah, I've had enough for the day, but we'll be back because there's still tons more. Absolute tons more.
Yeah. And then this is what we got. We brought 3 buckets, but 2 of these, just over half full, is
Very heavy.
I mean, they're really heavy. It really feels way more than 5 kilos, so it's a way more.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was good. So now we're just gonna walk these back over the old forest road and get into the car. So we're going berry picking?
Yeah.
Berry picking with the girls. The mama?
I'm going to tidy the kitchen.
I'm going to take blueberries.
Let's go! Our daughters, Amber and Yasmin, are blueberry enthusiasts of the highest order. Blueberry season simply doesn't happen without their help. Though, to be honest, they eat far more than they gather. Quality control is important, right? Back at the homestead, it was time to clean our hole and get jamming. Literally. Put them in here and then sieve.
Oh, yeah.
Because that does work. It gets rid of quite a bit of leaves.
That's quite a few blueberries, isn't it?
Wow. It's looking really good.
Yeah, it does.
For our first batch, we gently mashed 2.5 kilos of berries, added 1.5 kilos of sugar, note we may have been a little overzealous with the sweetness, and 60 milliliters of lemon juice.
Let's have some fun.
We boiled it all down to what looked like the right consistency, while keeping our mason jars hot and ready for action. So we think this is ready now. Okay. Just gonna steam it up, of course. Before jarring, we stirred in vanilla extract and atamone, a preservative. More on that later in the video. Shiny, glistening. Yep. Holy moly.
Is it sweet?
Yeah.
Whoa. 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 All you taste is sugar.
It's all the taste.
Wow. Holy moly. It's like chewing on sugar.
Yeah, really. Lesson learned for next time. Less sugar, more berry. We kept the jars warm in the oven so we could process big batches in the water bath canner. The cinnamon batch was delicious, but still a bit too much like blueberry candy. So now it's only a kilo sugar, so we should get less volume out of it as well.
Yeah.
For the final round, we mixed cinnamon and vanilla with less sugar, and finally, a much better balance. That's cool. So we're gonna have to try and remember them.
Yeah.
Or we'll just taste it when we open it. Just the lids need to be covered. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe that was that one. But yeah, at the end we
The
got
lid
two.
doesn't look straight.
No?
No.
Okay.
Nice, lots of jam.
That's quite some jam.
Yeah.
The next day, Amber was still bouncing with blueberry energy, so off we went for one last pick. Good thing too, we need lots of jam to survive the long Swedish winter. Did you know? Blueberries are one of the only naturally blue foods and are packed with antioxidants. So technically eating jam is a health move.
I found a new technique which gives me much less wastage, because before we just scoop up the whole row and get rid of the blueberries that were floating along with the leaves. But I had seen somewhere that if you use your hand the leaves stick to it, but I didn't really understand it until now when I just pick up a bunch and I shake and then I have everything sticking to my hand. Everything. Some. See? Keep getting the leaves only stuck to my hand. So I shake out the berries between my fingers and then I'm left with lots of leaves and other brush. So for this next batch I managed 5 kilos of berries, 2 kilograms of sugar, plus 120 ml of lemon juice. Almost boiled over this massive pot. So note to self, this was half full, so it can't be more than half. It almost doubled in size when it started boiling hard.
This guy always manages to push the boundaries of reason, whether it's with jam experiments or questionable berry jokes.
So the jam is in the pressure canner. It's an absolute mess in the kitchen. Amber's come to check it out. More mess, lots more blueberries. This is about another 4 kilos, I would say. Stuff for the chickens, lots of dishes to do for the wife. Poor wife. What would I do differently next time? Well, I think cooking it in 2.5 kilo batches is quite good. This one we did now in 5 kilos and it just takes forever towards the end to reduce. So we just went for it and we'll see how much it will thicken up when it cools down. I reckon it will be good enough. Pectin would have been amazing then. So then 5 kilos I think is a good enough batch to do when you have pectin to thicken it up. I will never use Atamone again because we realized that it's a brand name, Swedish brand name for sodium benzoate, which we know are not that great, especially when it gets in touch with vitamin C, turns into benzene, which is a known carcinogen, and so that's something we definitely don't want in our food. And it's really just so that it doesn't get moldy. Now, when you do the water bath canning, it will last anyway for like a year, no matter if I put Atamone in it or not. It's more that when you open it, once you open it, then the Atamone will help to maybe keep it from going moldy a bit longer. I will also stop using sugar. I'm gonna try and use the apple juice next time so that we can just reduce the sugar altogether. I don't want to feel so bad when I give it to the kids. I don't want to think about their teeth rotting, about what it does to their bellies. I don't want them to get fat, feel lethargic after a sugar crash. So that's also something we're going to try and take out there. I know with pectin we can also make naturally from apples. So I think in the future that will be amazing from our apple trees to be able to add apple juice instead of sugar. Know that there's no additional sugar or added sugar in it. Can even make our own pectin from the apples. What else would you need? Yeah, some citrus, but it doesn't have to necessarily be lemon. It can also be citric acid and only a little bit. I think we can be almost pretty much self-sufficient for making jam, which would be absolutely incredible. We'll do a count when we're done with this batch and see how much we got out of all these berries that we cooked now. And Yasmin just came back. and see how it's going with the food.
Right, Vince. Good story. Can we finally taste the jam now?
This one is for Amber. She always loves the crust. Yeah, we're all gonna have it. Look how thick that is. Yummy, yummy. You want to see it? Did you sit down? There you go.
Let's see what the little ones think. Drum roll.
Nice. And then yay. Yay.
Ja, is lekker.
Resounding approval from our harshest critics.
Eet makkelijk.
That's really good.
It's a lot more natural flavour.
Yummy.
Yeah.
So, we've been busy.
Took us a good 3 days, would you say?
Yeah, I would say 3 pretty full days.
Yeah,
You know,
everything.
if you include the picking and the cooking and the preserving.
Yeah, the whole process. It's a heavy job.
It's a heavy job because you're standing on your feet all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, especially for the picking, of course, you're constantly bent over. But
Yeah.
to make the jam, you're standing in the kitchen the whole time.
That was tough. I think
Yeah.
cleaning the berries was the toughest, the longest job. Well, so now we're going to count how much we actually made. I think we got a huge amount because in the end what we picked in berries was 16.5 kilos.
Yes, that's a huge amount of berries, yeah. And we calculated that if we had bought the berries in the supermarket, it would have cost us €320.
Was it 320? 320
Yeah.
bucks
Yeah.
for that. Now of course we then turn it into jam.
Yeah.
So I checked how much that was, how much the jam pots were. The same jar, the smaller jars that we made, about €5, $5. So now we have to count how many we got. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Plus 4 large ones, so let's say that's 8 if we do it in half.
Yes, yep. Just
20.
wait for you to answer that.
26.
Yeah, 26.
26 jars.
26 times $5.
Times 5. Can we do 5 times 26? Alright. Do you need a calculator for
100
this?
plus 6 times 5, 40. €140?
130.
130.
So 130 bucks for all this.
Yeah, if we had bought the jam in the supermarket.
Yeah, if we actually would have bought it. We saved quite a bit then.
Yeah.
Now of course we had to pay
We added
for
sugar.
which is
Yeah,
cheap.
yeah, it's not expensive.
And we put in less sugar as we went along with the cooking. A bit of lemon juice, which hardly cost anything either.
Yep, a
And
little
then
bit of
atamon. Which we we didn't put that in the last batch.
No, but that's only like a teaspoon, so that's also
Tiny amount.
minimal expense. And
Yeah.
then there was the vanilla and the cinnamon.
Well, and of course we paid for all these mason jars.
Yeah,
But they will be reused over the years.
absolutely. We still want to pick more and make
Yeah.
more jam.
Yeah, because we calculated that if each of our family has a slice of bread every day with jam on it for a year, then we would need 55 of the smaller jars. That's
Yeah.
what we calculated. So
So we're about halfway there.
we're pretty much
Yeah.
halfway there. Now it's gonna be, I think, over soon with the blueberry season. So I'm not
Yes.
sure how much more we're gonna get of blueberry jam, which is okay because that will be followed by the lingonberry season, and we're gonna go nuts with that. And
Absolutely.
lingonberries are even easier to preserve. So
Yeah, and they're also full of health benefits.
yeah,
That was easy for me to say.
yeah, very good. Well,
Yeah, happy with that.
yeah, absolutely.
If this blueberry adventure made you smile, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It really helps our little channel grow. Thank you for watching.